Nearly 6 years on from the release of Windows 10, Microsoft has finally unraveled and unveiled the Windows 11 operating system, featuring a much cleaner, more kind of Mac-like design and a bunch of new features. It comes with a massive redesign and new features that will offer a much faster experience. There is a fresh new design and a bunch of new features aimed at streamlining your PC and helping you become more productive, whether you're using your laptop or tablet at home or in the office. Today, we're going to talk about that and so much more, so stick around. Welcome to another video from Disrupt Tech. Where we're going to tell you about 5 features of Windows 11 that you should be excited about. But before we get into all that, make sure that you drop a like on this video, subscribe to our channel, and ding that notification bell. The release date. Microsoft says that it expects to begin shipping the new Windows 11 PCs this fall. Windows 11 is going to be available as a free download for many existing Windows users during the 2021 holiday season, according to a Microsoft blog post, which was published after a virtual event last week. Windows 11 will also begin rolling out a fresh free update for Windows 10 users around that same time, although not everybody will be offered the update right away. However, newer clues suggest the update may actually arrive earlier. A very early build is now being rolled out and is available to Windows insiders, those that have registered in a pre-release program. Windows 11 will reportedly move to a single major feature update per year rather than 2, which we currently have with Windows 10. Of course, there will still be security updates for all of us too. The update to Windows 11 will also be optional, meaning that Windows 10 users can remain on Windows 10 until support is dropped in 2025. The system requirements. This time, Microsoft says that you can only install it on processors made from roughly 2016 to 2017 onward, and that's for Intel's PCs that's 8th generation core and plus certain Celeron, Pentium, and Atom chips. These more stringent requirements are thanks to the security measures that processors made from that date onward have, and support for a TPM or Trusted Platform module is officially mandatory. Though it may seem possible to get around this restriction, but we're not sure yet. Coincidentally, you will now need to have a Microsoft account to set up Windows 11 Home, though this isn't the case for other versions. Now let's talk about 5 of the best features coming to Windows 11. Android apps on Windows. Microsoft is bringing Android app to Windows for the first time ever. Starting later this year, people will notice Android apps in the Microsoft Store and will be able to download them through the Amazon App Store. The company has also announced that it will add Adobe Creative Cloud, Disney+, TikTok, Zoom, and some of its native apps like Microsoft Teams, Visual Studio, and even Notepad, as well as Paint to Microsoft Store on Windows 11. To get started, you need to download the Amazon App Store and sign into or create an Amazon account. Then, you'll be able to search for free or paid apps as you would on any other platform. Android apps will be integrated into the Start bar and will also appear on the taskbar with their own windows. Significant changes for gamers. The new Windows 11 OS will bring a number of significant changes for PC gamers. It supports DirectX 12 Ultimate, which is said to offer impressive graphics at high frame rates. There's also support for audio HDR, which Microsoft states will offer a much wider, more vivid range of colors for a far better visual experience. Direct storage is also there, which will offer faster load times as the game's assets will be loaded directly to the graphics card instead of through the CPU. One will also find a built-in Xbox app in Windows 11, which means that the Xbox Game Pass users will be able to access over, quote, 100 high-quality games and stream titles via Xbox Cloud Gaming. Better multitasking experience. Windows 11 also brings new snap layouts, snap groups, and desktops so as to offer a better way to multitask. Quote, there are new features designed to help you organize your windows and optimize your screen real estate so that way you can see what you need just the way you want it in a layout that's virtually clean, says Microsoft in a blog post. Users will also be able to create separate desktops and to be able to customize their liking. For example, you can have a desktop for work, gaming, or school. Widgets. Windows 11 now offers updated widgets that can slide over your desktop to show you news, weather, calendars, to-do lists, and your most recent photos. You'll even been able to view the widgets on full screen in case you want to see everything at once. Users can add or remove widgets anytime they want. Quote, "We often pick up our phones to check the news, weather, or notifications. Now, you can open a similarly curated view directly from your desktop. When you open your personalized feed, it slides across your screen like a sheet of glass, so it doesn't disrupt what you're doing," said the company. A refreshing look. Windows 11 comes with a refreshing look. After upgrading to the new Windows OS, users will notice the Start menu at the center and rounded corners on the various menus. You'll also see the default icons such as Edge and File Explorer to the center. You do get the option to be able to change the position of these apps and move the Start button back to its original place. The updated Start menu doesn't offer any live titles that you might have seen in Windows 10, but instead, you'll notice some recommended apps at the top. Microsoft has added a dedicated search button as well, so that way, users can search for their favorite apps and preloaded functions. This update also brings redesigned sounds and alerts, and one will also notice some subtle changes and gestures. You'll also see new themes and a couple of attractive wallpapers. Alongside the Windows 11 preview, Microsoft had also released a preview of its Office refresh for Windows 11. The updated UI includes rounded corners in Office apps so as to match Windows 11 and some changes on how the dark and light modes work. If you're interested in testing the Windows 11 preview build, then all you gotta do is enroll in the Windows Features program and then navigate to Settings, Update and Security, Windows Insider program on a Windows 10 device so as to enable the dev channel, and then obtain Windows 11 build. You'll also need a compatible machine, although Microsoft does state that it's waiving its new hardware requirements during this preview period for those that have been testing Windows builds prior to June 24th. Otherwise, you will need to use Microsoft's PC Health Checkup app to be able to see if your system is compatible. It's not recommended to install these previews on a machine that you use daily, as there could be bugs and unfinished features. In fact, Microsoft has a number of known issues that it lists, and these are important if you want to be able to download Windows 11 onto your system. First of all, the taskbar is not going to be shown across multiple monitors, which will be fixed in an upcoming update. Also, when upgrading a device with multiple user accounts to Windows 11, settings will sometimes fail to launch. And lastly, the Microsoft Store install button might not be functional yet in some quote-unquote limited scenarios. So, what do you think about these new features of Windows 11? And which one of these features are you most excited about? Let us know what you think in the comments section down below, and before you leave, please make sure that you've subscribed to the channel. Until next time guys, stay safe and stay informed.